The Haunting of Blackwater Lake. Part 1, A Forgotten Past. In the heart of the forest, shrouded in an eerie mist, lay the infamous Blackwater Lake. Legend had it that the lake was cursed, haunted by the souls of those who had met their untimely demise within its murky depths. Tales of mysterious disappearances and ghostly apparitions had driven the locals to fear and avoid the once beloved water body. Centuries ago, the lake was a thriving hub of life, surrounded by a vibrant community. But as time passed, a series of tragic events began to unfold, leaving the lake and its surroundings in ruins. The once bustling village turned into a ghost town, with only whispers of its existence remaining. As the legend goes, a wicked sorceress once lived in a dilapidated cabin on the lake's shores. She was rumored to have dabbled in dark magic, summoning malevolent spirits to do her bidding. When the villagers discovered her nefarious deeds, they sought to bring her to justice. But before they could, the sorceress vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of curses that would plague the lake for eternity. Part 2, The Lost Souls. Years passed, and the stories of Blackwater Lake faded into the background, becoming little more than a cautionary tale to frighten children. However, the spirits that roamed the lake never forgot, and the hunger for revenge fueled their eternal torment. One summer, a group of adventurous college students decided to camp near Blackwater Lake. Ignoring the local warnings and believing the tales to be mere superstitions, they saw it as an opportunity for an unforgettable experience. Among them were 4 friends: Sarah, a courageous and skeptical young woman; Michael, her loyal but skeptical best friend; Emily, an empathetic and spiritual soul; and Jason, a thrill-seeker eager to prove the existence of the supernatural. As dusk settled over the lake, the group set up their campfire, sharing laughter and camaraderie. As the night wore on, Sarah noticed a peculiar mist rising from the lake's surface. It seemed to carry an ominous presence, unlike any fog they had encountered before. Part 3, The Awakening. Unbeknownst to the group, the mist was a harbinger of the spirit's awakening. As the clock struck midnight, the lake's waters churned with malevolence. The spirit's energy surged, and they emerged from the depths, seeking to reclaim what was once theirs. Sarah, Michael, Emily, and Jason soon found themselves entangled in a series of inexplicable and terrifying events. Strange noises echoed through the forest, and shadowy figures lurked in the darkness, always just out of sight. Panic began to set in as the group realized that they were not alone. An unseen force watched their every move. One by one, the friends fell victim to the spirit's relentless pursuit. Sarah's skepticism wavered, replaced by pure terror as she witnessed apparitions and felt icy fingers brush against her skin. Michael's loyalty to Sarah never wavered, but even his courage began to crumble in the face of the malevolent entities. Emily's spiritual sensitivity turned into a burden as she absorbed the spirit's pain and suffering, threatening to overwhelm her. Jason's arrogance and bravado melted away, leaving behind a terrified man desperate for escape. Part 4, The Dark Truth. As the nights passed, the group's torment intensified, and they sought refuge in a long-abandoned cabin near the lake. Inside, they discovered remnants of the sorceress's life, her spells, and the tragic tale of her own demise. The chilling truth began to unravel before them. The sorceress's soul was forever trapped within the lake, bound by her own malevolence and anger. She had lured others to the same fate, seeking to feed off their fear and resentment. Emily, driven by her spiritual instincts, attempted to communicate with the sorceress's spirit, hoping to understand her pain and reason with her. But the sorceress's fury was unyielding, and her thirst for revenge had grown over the centuries. Part 5, Confronting the Curse. With each passing day, the group's chances of survival dwindled. Sarah, Michael, Emily, and Jason knew that their only hope lay in breaking the curse. The key to dispelling the spirit's malevolence was to release the sorceress from her own torment. Risking their lives, the friends set out on a treacherous journey to the lake's center, where the sorceress's spirit was said to be most potent. Armed with ancient tomes and symbols, they attempted a ritual to sever the curse's hold on the sorceress's soul. Their struggle was fraught with danger as the spirits fiercely resisted. Shadows loomed, the air grew icy cold, and the lake's waters churned violently. The friends faced their deepest fears and regrets, with the sorceress's spirit manipulating their emotions to weaken them further. Part 6: The Sacrifice. In their darkest hour, Sarah realized that the only way to break the curse was to sacrifice herself. Her bravery and selflessness touched the sorceress's heart, reminding her of her own lost humanity. As Sarah stepped into the lake's murky waters, she chanted ancient incantations that called upon the sorceress's own memories of love and compassion. A blinding light enveloped the lake as the curse began to unravel. The spirits wailed, their power diminishing with each passing moment. As the last remnants of the sorceress's curse dissipated, the spirits were finally set free from their torment, vanishing into the night. Part 7: Reflections. Sarah's sacrifice had broken the cycle of malevolence and released the spirits from their eternal suffering. As dawn broke over Blackwater Lake, a serene calm settled over the once haunted waters. The forest and the lake began to heal, and whispers of the tragic past started to fade from memory. The village, once abandoned, slowly saw signs of life returning as the curse's grip loosened. Sarah's memory lived on, remembered as a hero who had faced the darkness and brought peace to a haunted land. Though the legend of Blackwater Lake continued to linger, the true tale of Sarah and her friends became a testament to the power of love, bravery, and self-sacrifice in the face of unspeakable horrors. And the lake, though forever haunted by its past, now carried a glimmer of hope for those who dared to tread its shores.